Hello, I'm Carrie, and today we're going to play a little game called Did You See That? The Degrassi Next Class Season 4 Edition. Basically, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to point out one random thing from all 10 episodes of Season 4, and then I'll give you a random fact about these 10 things. So let's go. Episode 401. It looks like Degrassi has a new teacher named Madame Jeannot. Wait a minute. On second thought, she looks kind of familiar. That's because while she plays the art teacher in Season 4, she was originally the French teacher in Seasons 12 and 13 of Degrassi. So Madame Jeannot basically went missing for 4 seasons before they randomly decided to bring her back. Episode 402, Frankie has that big meltdown in the woods where she smashes Jonah's guitar and then storms off. Well, Hunter came to the festival with Frankie, and he also brought his gaming laptop because, well, obviously this event isn't his type of thing. But when Frankie leaves, we see Hunter walk off with her and actually leave his computer behind. We're gonna get a little weird here. In episode 403, Goldie checks her phone at 2:32 p.m. Well, if we look at this old Degrassi bell schedule, and by the way, I took this picture in 2012, if we mentally adjust the schedule a bit, we can guesstimate that during this scene, as well as the first Rasha, Goldie, Winston scene of episode 404, that they're in the last period of the school day, which means that when they cut from school scene to school scene, Degrassi may or may not be jumping back and forth through time like Doctor Who. In episode 404, we get a quick glimpse of Grace's bucket list, and while the entire episode revolves around orgasms and fishing, Grace low-key crosses pillow fight off her bucket list at the end of the episode. In episode 405, at the beginning of Zoe's plot, we see her writing out ideas for fundraisers for Belgium. And on the list is number 1, bake sale, number 2, Dance-A-Thon, and number 3, of course, the talent show. Now, we get to see the bake sale and the talent show, but we didn't actually get to see the Dance-A-Thon. And to be honest, I don't really think it'd stack up to Tiny's promposal anyway. In episode 406, Yael tells Baz that they polled 56 students on whether or not they like farts, and we can actually break down the exact numbers of the poll by gender. Do you think farts are funny? With a quick glance at Yael's clipboard, we see that 16 boys said yes, 13 boys said no, and then on the ladies' side, 12 girls said yes, and from that we can figure out that 15 girls said no. So it is indeed a 50-50 split. In episode 407, we have the grad camping trip, and Grace casually says, "Okay, I still can't believe you thought that gun was real." Now, there were a few times in Next Class Season 4 where the writers had characters randomly referencing things that have happened in the previous incarnation of Degrassi, and this gun reference comes from Season 13, Episode 18, Better Man. If you'll remember, in that episode, in order to fit in with the Rubber Room crowd, Maya actually accepted a dare for her to shoot a fish tank at school. But of course, it turns out the gun was fake. In episode 408, Ollie tells Tristan that they should hit the calf because it's pierogi night. Well, if we flash back to Degrassi Season 12, Episode 26, that's I Want It That Way Part 2, we see former character Tori Santamaria has brought Tristan an entire container of, you guessed it, pierogies. And coincidentally, Tristan also winds up in the hospital in that episode as well. So for Tristan, he's had 2 episodes involving pierogies and hospitals. In episode 409, Maya, Zig, and friends are standing outside Maya's house waiting on a status update about the bomb threat at prom. But if you notice closely, the address on the house has changed. In this episode, it's 132, but back in Season 1 of Next Class, we saw the address on the Matlin's door in episode 107. And then in episode 108, Hunter doxed Maya and released her address online as being 445 Maple Street. And finally, in episode 410, thanks to this graduation party, we can officially say that every single Degrassi character can be seen hanging out at the Hollingsworth house at least one time in Season 4. So all 20 characters spent time at the Hollingsworth house in Season 4. And that's going to do it for this video. If you have random facts from Season 4 of your own, leave those in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed these, give this video a thumbs up. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to Degrassi Corner for the latest in Degrassi Next Class news and more.